Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. With that, let's get you out to Silicon Valley, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, as we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
Well, Brad Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Dennis Ford My Career on Madden 19. Missed any of the other episodes, they are available on the channel in the playlist. Let's see what happens here.
Go ahead.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 52 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
He'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these fans make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me,
personal foul,
this is a big boy
face
league,
mask,
and big people
defense
always end up winning games for you.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
All right, so that's good there.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. 11 more on that one and another first down. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Here
we go.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it second down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
But then he get the first down. That's the
It'll
question.
be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'll stay confident, keep flinging it. I'll just figure there's something wrong with the football.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Comes Benny again.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air? And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys.
Look at this, folks. This is just awful.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
So here we go, folks.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he comes back with 1 complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Garoppolo. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th.
Field goal attempt is good. 68-yard crap. 68 yards for Pinion. Incomplete pass. 5 yards, and they will punt it.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose
negative 3 yards for Denny.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
Negative 3
A
yards.
pair of negative
for
running
Denny's
plays,
right
and now
after
they're
that
looking up at a
4-yard,
third down at
7-yard
17 to
loss.
go. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Fourth and 25, only a 43-yard punt. First and 10, now incomplete pass. 20 yards on the reception. Second and 15, incomplete pass. Look at that, folks. They're driving down the field. And they kick the field goal to take it to
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to float this one. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And
And the Packers going down, folks. The way this season's gone all season long, they do
here's
get a
a
field
look
goal.
at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
God, I was even on that. Had to
And
redo
San
that, though.
Francisco gets
But
set to
Garoppolo,
go
folks.
here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, it's an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam.
Here we go, folks. The Niners.
Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Garoppolo now, first down throw, and it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. It's Ford. And he's taken down inside the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Here comes Denny.
On 1st down, Garoppolo.
Sack.
Pressure, and down he goes.
Son of a fruit.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call,
Here we go.
you got to be really careful as a passer about
Denny.
how far you let
Throw
your
on
guy
the
go because he
sidelines.
might wander into some tough coverage.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
No. Only a couple yards there. That ends the 3rd
Back
quarter.
now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. And
Touchdown.
he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
There you have it. Extra point is good. 73 yards on the return. Incomplete. Penalty flag. Huh? Penalty flag down on the play.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Sacked.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. They'll get it to the 23.
Denny fighting for those yards, folks.
They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking
I don't know
about
what
it.
you're throwing at Garoppolo. Good gravy grits.
Yeah, that's not a guy they wanted.
Let's tie it up. So, Martinek, whatever his name. Here we go. Packers taking it down the field. 3rd and 4, 1st and 10. 3rd and 17, and they do kick the field goal.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive
Oh,
coach that
fudge
didn't
you.
want
What
to
are you
drive to
throwing
end
at,
with a kick.
Garoppolo?
Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
China
But you got
special.
fan
That's
bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice Nice gain of 21 yards.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
He's back to throw.
Under pressure, threw it away.
Left sideline, incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Bucko 7
that
left.
One good for 16 yards and a first.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Wide open.
To the 20. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Back to throw. This is caught. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw.
Touchdown.
It is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
The Niners are going to win it here, folks. With the closing seconds remaining. Or will it? There you have it. The Niners win it.
Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line, oh, that was fun.
So for the 49ers, it will wind up a 500 season, as the win means they'll finish right at 8-8. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, the loss here is their 10th of the season. And it will be...
So there you have it, folks. The next episode, you'll find out what happens. It'll be the off season. We'll find out what fate Denny has, what goes on with Denny next season. If you're new, scratch the claw marks to the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Sniff and bite into that bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry, hungry like the wolf. I am out.